Hello and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I'm James Currie with the Communication Department here at MCHD. I'm talking to Joslyn Kennedy. She's with our Vital Records Department. Joslyn, thank you for being on Wellness Wednesday.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Well, let's get right on into it. We know what vital records are, but what is a vital record?
Vital Record is a birth, death, marriage, and divorce certificates that we provide for the whole state of Alabama,
Just the state of Alabama.
just the state of Alabama.
So I know you've had a situation before where somebody has been born out of state and they've come into our building on Bayou Street, and they wanted to get a copy of their birth certificate. They were born out of state. So tell me about that situation.
If you are born in another state, we do have a list of all 50 states that you can call, and they can give you information on how you can get your birth certificate from that particular state.
So, yeah, just like you just mentioned, if you're not born in the state of Alabama, or you need a certificate for death or marriage or divorce, you can't really print the certificate right there, but you do have resources that you can give them to help them. So it's not a dead end for them. So you're actually going to provide information.
Right.
So somebody does meet all of those things there, in state of Alabama. And you do have to request the record from Montgomery where all of the master records are kept. So how far back does Montgomery go with their record keeping?
Montgomery goes for birth and death starts in 1908. For marriages, started in 1936. And for divorce, we start in 1950.
Okay, well that's a pretty lengthy. That's over 100 years. That's
Yes.
pretty a good amount of time. So should have no problem getting that record. So um, so what if somebody needed to make a change? Like something's wrong on their certificate or whatever. How would they do that?
All changes are made in Montgomery. So we have the form that you can send to Montgomery to make the changes or corrections to your birth certificate. It's called an amendment packet, and we do provide those at the office.
So if someone comes in, obviously there's a form they have to fill out and payment. We'll get to that in just a moment. So they can fill the form out and they give it to you. It's just a short wait time. But if they want to save a little bit more time, they can go to the mchd.org website and download the application ahead of time, right? Beat the
Yes.
crowds, bring it in with them.
Bring it in with them, yes.
All right, so let's say they downloaded the application, they brought it in with them, and it's time to pay. So how much is it?
It's $15. We do accept cash and check. With the credit card or tap, it's a $1.95 fee with the cards.
Okay, so it's $15 for one record. So if they wanted to get additional copies of the same, like they need three copies of their child's birth certificate.
It'll be $6 after the 15 for the same request for the same person. So if they
Okay,
want
so
to get three, it'll be 27.
okay. Well, you didn't have to do the math on it, but I
Okay.
appreciate I appreciate that. So that's good. So 15 for the first one, and then six,
After
six
that.
and then six. So okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. It's too early for me to do math, so I appreciate that. Um, so, like you mentioned, the forms of payment that we accept. So how long does the process take? When someone fills out the application, and what are your hours for people to be able to come in and get the certificate?
We open at 7:30 and we close at 4. So we take the last customer around 3:50. Long as you're there before 4, we'll be able to see you. The process could take anywhere from a few minutes to up to 30 minutes. Just depends when you come, and there's no delays in Montgomery.
Right. So we're not the only place that are requesting records from Montgomery. That's every state health department. So, sometimes there is a little bit of a delay. So, people do have to understand that's the entire state
Yes.
re- requesting records. So it's not going to be 1 2 minutes in and out. It may take a little bit longer. So,
Yeah.
yeah, just as long as people understand that. So, but I'm going to mention the website, but we're also going to put it in the show notes. But it's mchd.org/vital dash records. And that's where people can read the information that we just talked about, download the application, and the phone number. If somebody wants to call you guys, the information they just can't find on our website and they need to speak to a person, let's give them your phone number too.
It's 251-690-8150.
Uh, Jocelyn, thank you so much. It's just, I, I know you guys stay busy, especially at the beginning of the school year.
Yes.
Everyone needs to have that birth certificate, or they're going to register their child for sports or just something like that. So, uh, and let's also mention too that this we are at our main location. That's at 251 North Bayou Street, and that's the only place that you can go in Mobile County to come in to get your vital record. That's 251 North Bayou Street. That's downtown Mobile, the main Mobile County Health Department building.
Yes.
So, Jocelyn, thanks again for being here on Wellness Wednesday and just filling us in on vital records.
No problem. Thank you.